Hello everyone and welcome to Interiors by Style. My name is Božica, I'm qualified interior designer and color specialist. In today's vlog, I'm going to review a paint color from Dulux that it's called Lexicon. Lexicon is extremely popular color amongst interior designers and homeowners. It is absolutely beautiful. The LRV is 84. Which is telling us that it's a very, very bright color, and when the sun hits, especially if you have a home that has a lot of natural light, lots of windows, you will see that blue undertone coming through. It is a cool white, so when we compare it to a crisp pure white, you can definitely see that blue undertone coming through. Now, you can use your pure white, which is vivid white from Dulux that has no undertones, and many other companies have pure whites as well, on your architraves, doors and skirtings, and then you can use your Lexicon on your walls and on your ceilings. If you are building very contemporary home, a home that has a lot of grey with the blue undertone, pink undertone, also grey with the violet undertone, taupe colors, they all love cool whites. So this particular color, if you put it in a north-facing room, it's not going to brighten the space up, as you have heard me say this in many other videos. But even though that's the case, just make sure that you introduce a lot of artificial light, a lot of lovely accessories, and that you create that ambience that you want. So do not be put off by having color, but just bear in mind, even though you are using white and you are going towards north facing, it does not mean that your room is going to look very bright. Now, I have mentioned before that this particular color works really well with the gray, with the blue undertone, and I'm going to show you a couple of examples, and I'm going to put description of all these colors below, and you can have a look. All these colors that I'm going to show you, you can use them as a reference to go shopping for curtains, cushions, rugs, sofas. You don't necessarily have to use them as a paint color, but you will also see once I place them on a board how you can go and create that lovely movement from one room to the other, also painting these colors in different rooms. So you can start on your walls with the Lexicon, and then the other color that you can, let's say, add in one of your living rooms can this be beautiful gray with the blue undertone. It's called terrace white. It's one of my favorite colors as well to work with. This color is to be applied on all walls because it is really not too dark, but it has enough depth, and it should be applied on all walls. Also, this color is really good to use as a reference if you would want to have neutral curtains, but you want them really light and to have a bit of that blue undertone. I would take this particular color when you go shopping, and then you can really match it and have your curtains in that color. Now, moving forward, if you want a little bit of depth, this is another color. It's called Madigan. This is beautiful color. It's again gray with the blue undertone, and it would work really well to be painted, definitely not to use as a feature wall. This color also is not too dark, but it has enough depth to be painted on all walls. So definitely I would use this color in one of the living rooms, or if you have a lovely open space area, perfect color to use. And again, you can have your architrave skirtings and doors in Lexicon, and it works really well. Or you can use it as a reference and buy a sofa. This color with the sofa would work like a magic. So just use that color as a reference when you go shopping to find the fabric that has that particular undertone. We have another beautiful gray with the blue undertone. It's called Capital Gray. This would work really well in a bedroom. This color has a little bit of more depth to it, so definitely paint all the walls. And you can use it against, you can see how well it works if you would paint your architraves, doors and skirtings in Lexicon. both of them have this beautiful blue undertone, and it would really work like magic. Now, not only that, if you have a bedroom that and you love greys with the blue undertone, I have seen a lot recently throughout the grey trend, carpets that have grey blue undertone, and if you opt for something like this and you love it, well, Lexicon and whites, cool whites would work really well, and as you can see, they work really well. You can also add a pop of color with this. When you use neutrals, you can always add pop of color, so that would be really good way to go. And also where Lexicon works really well, I will remove these other colors. I'm just going to show you quickly that it works really well against this grey with the blue undertone carpet. Now, if you are designing your kitchen, you're going to choose your own style of the doors, you want your kitchen to be painted, you're going to go shopping for your stone, and you find a stone that has a lot of grey with the blue undertone, but the white inside, it's a cool white, Lexicon would work really, really well to have your white kitchen. You can use this color to paint your cabinets. Now, you really have to match the perfect white. I'm just suggesting and I'm showing you how it can be done, so you definitely can use this in your kitchen. Now, is this color really good for your exterior? I have mentioned before in a previous video using natural white. I'm really not very keen on painting the whole exterior in a white just because of wind and dust. None of these homes in few years time look white. It is really hard to maintain it, but where this color comes really handy is if you are having a weatherboard house, for example, and you want to paint it in a lovely grey with the blue undertone, and then you have lovely trims around your windows, then Lexicon would work really well. So we are using it in a small amounts. It's not your main color because this color is gonna last much longer and it would be much easier to maintain, but this color will just make that lovely contrast. You can paint your front door, all the trims around the garage and windows, so it could work really, really well. And I hope this was really helpful and you have learned a lot about the Lexicon, how you can use it internally and externally. Pay attention to the undertone and always compare it to a pure white. Never ever test the color without comparing it. And not only that, look what you have inside your home, what kind of tiles, flooring and rest of the bossy elements and fixed elements you have, so you can match the perfect color. And that is it for this video vlog, and I will see you in another one. Ciao for now.